gentlemen, His Honor, the Mayor of Kansas City, H. Bartle.
Greetings, gentlemen. As the titular head of Kansas City, Missouri, I am very happy to greet you this morning. I assure you that I want to present a very gorgeous young lady, Miss Pat Callahan, who is Miss Pat, photographer of Kansas City, Missouri. And Miss Pat, we're very, very proud of you. You're going to Washington, and I want you to do two things for me, if you will, please, ma'am. Well, the first thing that I want you to do is to approach the distinguished president of the National Press Photographers Association, our good neighbor from St. Louis, Mr. Art Whitman. I would charge you to be my personal representative and present to him, on behalf of Kansas City, Missouri, this beautiful gold key to our city, and invite him and all the press photographers to come to Kansas City, Missouri for their 1958 convention.
It will be a pleasure to do so.
Well, in addition to that, the second thing, well, you know what it is, and I want you to bring home top honors. May I assure you that all of us in Kansas City will give you, of the National Press Photographers Association, a very, very warm welcome. And now may I present my longtime friend, Kansas City and Missouri's first citizen, the Honorable Harry and Bess Truman.
Gentlemen, His Honor, the Mayor of Kansas City, H. Bartle.
Greetings, members of the National Press Photographers Association. As the titular head of Kansas City, Missouri, I bid you welcome to the heart of America for your 1958 convention. This morning I have the honor and the pleasure of presenting to you a very charming and delightful young lady, Miss Pat Callahan, who is Miss Press Photographer of Kansas City. Miss Pat, greetings. You're going to Washington, aren't you? I want you to do two things for the mayor when you're in Washington. First of all, I want you to approach the distinguished president of the National Press Photographers Association, our good neighbor from St. Louis, Mr. Art Whitman. I want you to present to President Whitman this gold key to Kansas City, Missouri, and ask him to bring all of his colleagues of the association to Kansas City, this great pulsating, progressive city in the heart of America, in their convention in 1958.
It will be a pleasure to do so.
And the second thing, I want you to bring home top honors, because in my book, you're sweet and charming and wonderful. And now, may I say, gentlemen, I present to you Missouri's most distinguished citizen, a great American, the Honorable Harry S. Truman, my friend of long standing. Harry.
Thank you, Mayor Bartle. How do you do, gentlemen? This is Harry S. Truman. I live in Independence, Missouri, and at present I'm not employed. It's a pleasure to speak to the National Press Photographers as a friend. Many of you spent a lot of time with me, and as you know, I've always had a soft spot in my heart for the members of the One More Please Club. I've only pleasant memories of my days when you were my constant companion. So I count you as my friend, because you treated me as a friend. I'd like to see you again, specifically in 1958, during our national convention. The Greater Kansas City News Photographers Association is inviting you, and I join them, to bring the National Press Photographers Association Convention to Kansas City in 1958. I'd like to see you come to Kansas City for many reasons. For one thing, I'd like you to see my new library in Independence, which will be open soon. As a matter of fact, if you bring the National Photographers Association to Kansas City, I'll give you a personally conducted tour through the library. You'll be interested in it, I know, because so many of you were part of the historical events which are mirrored in the building. Many of your pictures will be there. It's my sincere hope that you have a wonderful time in Washington this week, and I know you will. It's been nice to talk with you again. We'll be expecting to entertain the National Press Photographers Association Convention in Kansas City in 1958.
Mr. Truman, what comments do you have about the election?
Well, I'm very happy over the result, as expected, which I didn't prophesy because I don't believe in political prophets. It came out very well for the welfare of the country.
On the basis...
Roland.
Mr. Truman, do you think this vote indicates a rejection of Eisenhower administration policies?
I think that it definitely makes the country come forward with the idea that they're not satisfied with what has been going on in the last 6 years.
Looking again to 1960, could this landslide tend to make the Democrats overconfident and tend to cement together the Republican forces?
Yes, it could very well, as happened in 1948. I'm always warning the Democrats against Dewey-itis, and I sincerely hope they won't get it on account of this landslide, which you say has happened recently. Here's the beginning, here's the middle, and here's what happened.